be. How can you trust yourself in my hands on so short an acquaintance with a halter round your neck?
What's that?
Robbery on the King's Highway is a very dangerous business. And if you open your heart so readily on the subject, I'm afraid your career will be an extremely short one.
How's this? Who was it set me on?
Who? I didn't hear you. By the by, what is your name? You are called Hugh, I know, of course. Your other name?
I have no other name. I never knew my father. And I was a boy of 6 when they hung my mother up at Tyburn. They might have let her live, she was poor enough.
How very sad. Now, this letter, pass me the candle, would you, was directed to my son. There. You did quite right to bring it. If you should happen to pick up any other information you think I would like to have, bring it here, will you, my good fellow? Take this for your trouble. Good night.
Master.
Bless you. I do not like their having hanged his mother. The fellow has a fine eye, and I'm sure she was handsome. He has a look of... The very atmosphere seems tainted with a cart and ladder. Here, Peake!
Sir?
Bring some scent and sprinkle the floor. I'm stifled.
Mary Rudge came back to the Warren?
For the first time in 22 years. Wait till you hear what she came for, Varden.
If only she and Barnaby could live there.
She won't hear of it. Well, she came determined to give up her present house.
What?
And resign the annuity we settled on her.
What reason did she give Mr. Airedale?
None. Save that it was her duty. But I did not know into whose hands the money might pass.
I see.
And that Barnaby's innocence would suffer. It was with difficulty that I obtained her promise to meet me at her house this evening, when I hope that...
She will have reconsidered. Alas, sir, Mary has made bad friends. I'm certain that her house is a refuge for one robber at least.
Varden.
With my own eyes I saw there the highwayman who robbed and wounded Mr. Chester.
And you made no effort to detain him?
She has self-prevented me. It held me with all her strings until he'd got clear off.
I am greatly disturbed by what you tell me. Can she have married again? And suppose she did. The man turned out a ruffian. She would be anxious to screen him and yet would revolt from his crimes. Well, this would explain her conduct. Is it not possible, Varden, that this connection was formed in her husband's lifetime and led to his and my brother's murder?
Good God, sir, don't entertain such dark thoughts for a moment. 25 years ago, where was there a girl like her? A gay, handsome, laughing damsel. Makes my heart ache to think what she was and what she is.
Yes, of course, you're quite right.
It isn't because I courted her before Rudge and failed that I say she was too good for him. She would have been too good for me. But she was too good for him. He wasn't free and frank enough for her. Poor fella. For myself, I'll stand her friend and try to win her back to peace.
Well said. That's why I asked you to come with me. Oh, here's the house now. Well, knock again, Varden.
Airedale, my dear fellow, how very much you have improved in your appearance since our last meeting. How do you do?
Chester? You here? Where is Mrs. Rudge?
I have not the least idea. But why don't you come in? The door is open.
Come on, sir.
Oh, sit down, I beg. Your friend is...
Gabriel Varden, sir.
A worthy English yeoman of whom I have frequently heard my son Ned speak. I am glad to know you, Varden. You wonder to see me here, Airedale, but the mystery is solved in a moment. Will you step aside with me one instant?